You know, we've been running around all day saying Happy Super Bowl Day to everybody. You know, that was kind of the feeling. As soon as we got here, there was just like this, it's not just any day, it's Super Bowl Day.
Yeah.
Love New Orleans. We've gained 5 pounds, each of us. Last night I had, or 2 nights ago, we had fried with the side of fried.
Yeah. You could fry fried.
Yeah. We had fried pasta, which I didn't know existed.
I love live sports, you know. So I think it's always fun to sit and watch, you know, athletes do what they do.
Yeah, and
live.
to be fair, I don't think any of us have ever missed a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's not, if you're not following around, it's just, it's this one moment where the entire country and a lot of the world kind of converges and comes together just to see, you know, the 2 best teams of the year, the 2 that have worked the hardest, that have earned the most to get to this spot, and see who's going to finally come out on top. Like, whenever you see professionals and at the top of their game kind of go at it, like, that's something to see. And I think it, you know, works with basketball, with football, with tennis. Like, you want to see the best of the best kind of go at it. I think that's exciting.
I'm a fan of the institution of football. I'm actually a Broncos fan, so I'm a little butthurt about this season right now. But given that we lost to the Ravens, I'm gonna have to. I gotta go for the Ravens.
I do have a theory though that whether you care or not, you pick a team because you want to feel invested.
Yeah.
Like I love San Francisco as a city, so I'm picking the Niners because I just want to know that, like, I want to be either really happy or disappointed. I want to have a reason to be, you know. So like I want to be like, oh, you know.
You got face paint and everything. You're.
I wasn't expecting any interviews today, so you caught me.
Uh-oh.
I'm full fan gear right now.
How cool is it that you get to be on the field?
It's pretty fantastic. I have managed to make friends with Jim Harbaugh's son, who is a huge Smash fan. So we got to go up to their hotel last night and chat with the Harbaughs and the parents.
Really?
Yeah. So that's the whole reason why we're on the field.
Well, how did you sense their energy before the big game?
Totally even keel, like calm. Jim Harbaugh sang me a little song that he wanted to practice on me before he saw his team last night, and he's like, "What do you think of this song?" And he sang it.
What was the song?
I can't remember what it was, but it was something like, some just good, you know, da 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 da, let's go win the Super Bowl, kind of. It was really, really cute. I can't remember, but I encouraged him to. I thought it would be a good idea to sing it for the team.
Ricky Williams, ladies and gentlemen. You know, just taking pictures for ESPN. How does it feel being here, seeing your team of last year into the Super Bowl?
Well, I just talked to Coach Harbaugh. He said I'm still part of the team, so I really feel like that. I really feel like I'm out there with them today.
Do you? So if you're still part of a team, that means if they win today, you get a ring, right?
We haven't negotiated that part of the deal yet, but yeah.
What has been some of your best moments of Super Bowl 47 here in New Orleans?
You know, it's been awesome for me. You know, I played here for 3 years, and so coming back to New Orleans for a football event, and just being out and seeing how much love people have for me still has just been amazing.
What do you think some of the conversations are inside that locker room before they get out here?
Well, I know what they are. You know, everybody's getting their mind right and getting ready to go out here and perform.
Give me some insight on what's happening in that locker room. What are some of the conversations?
Just coming out here doing our best, just coming out here to finishing at the top.
What do you guys plan on doing after you win the Super Bowl?
Whew. Let's win the first. We gotta win first.
Guys, here comes Beyonce right after her halftime performance, which she totally nailed and killed. You saw the Destiny's Child reunion on stage. We're about to get it right now. B, how you feel, baby? We're walking backstage trying to get where Beyonce's room is, and there was just a blackout backstage. The lights are still out at the bottom level of the Superdome. Nobody outside really knows what's going on. And as we can see behind us, EMS and paramedics are working on trying to get this elevator open because we believe people are stuck inside.
Down that dark hallway, that's the engineering area, where obviously they're working feverishly to try to get this electrical problem solved. It's dark under here in the underbelly. The only lights that are on are emergency lights. The players still on the field but not playing. Where this is going at this point, we have no idea. It's been about 30 minutes since the lights went out. They're partially back on. Play will resume shortly. Fans in their seats waiting patiently for the resumption of an unprecedented, electrically interrupted Super Bowl.
Where were you exactly, Holly, when the lights went out?
I was sitting in my seats watching the game, and it was very surreal because you can't imagine that it would go out and stay out that long. My biggest concern was for the athletes because the momentum on one side, that's just the worst feeling ever. My husband played in the Super Bowl, and I couldn't imagine having to stop like that. It's hard enough to stop during halftime, let alone during a blackout.
Yeah, What happened? What was going through your mind about your safety? Were you scared at any moment?
I was never scared. This town is so amazing. I was feeling for the great city of New Orleans because they're the best Super Bowl host city ever.
What do you think caused the blackout?
Beyonce, I don't know. I mean, she shut it down, so that might be it.
Did you shut the lights off?
She shut it down.
Tom, where were you exactly when the blackout happened?
We were down in the 100 section. In the middle of the game, the lights just went out. We started partying. We started doing the wave. Started drinking harder. Started passing shots around.
What was going on? What went through your mind?
I was a little nervous at first, given everything that's happening. But, you know, then you just relax and you be patient, because what else can you do?
What was the reaction from the players when the lights exactly went off? Did you see?
Well, they were standing around looking confused and not knowing what was happening.
You know what? We're here having a great time. The city's put on a beautiful show for everyone, and we couldn't be happier, and it was just a little more time that we could spend together and have some fun.
What did you do during that break? Take advantage of it?
I did. I drank more water.
Any food? Come on, you didn't serve up some food?
I'm going to go eat some food right now.